You only get about 4,000 weeks on this planet. That's it. 4,000. Doesn't sound like much, right? And here's the kicker. By the time you hit 18, you've already burned through about a quarter of them. 1,000 weeks gone. Poof. So now what? Let me ask you this. Are you actually living your life, or just waiting for it to start? Most people waste years in the waiting room of life. Waiting for the perfect job, waiting to have more money, waiting to feel ready. But here's the problem. Someday isn't a real day. You'll never find it on a calendar. And even if it did exist, let's be honest, half of us would still find an excuse to skip it. The brutal truth is, you don't realize how fast life goes until it's already behind you. You don't know childhood has ended until you're scrolling through old pictures wondering when it disappeared. You think you've got time, but what you really have is the bad habit of pushing everything important to later. Distractions versus life. Let me show you something. This little rectangle you're probably holding right now is a phone. Chances are you've checked it 20 times already today without even realizing it. Scroll, tap, swipe, repeat. Hours vanish like sand slipping through your fingers, one notification at a time. And then there's your brain. It's not designed to chase meaning. It's designed to chase comfort. Which means the more you scroll, the more your brain says, ooh, that was easy, let's do it again. But here's the catch. Comfort doesn't grow you. Distraction doesn't shape you. The less discomfort you're willing to face, the less growth you'll ever experience. And growth only happens when things get uncomfortable. That's why they call it a growing pain, not a chilling on the couch pain. The real reason life feels short. See, life isn't short because of age. Life feels short because most of us are living the same day on repeat. Wake up, scroll, go to work, come home, crash, repeat. 1 week blends into the next until your 20s become a blur, then your 30s, and before you know it, that blur becomes your whole life. It's like rewatching the same boring episode of a show and calling it a season. No wonder it feels short. But here's the twist. Life doesn't have to be that way. Life can be much broader, much richer, once you realize one simple truth. Everything around you that you call life was built by people who were no smarter than you. That job you hate? Somebody invented it. That app you waste time on? Someone like you created it. Those rules of how you're supposed to live? Guess what? Human beings made them up. And if they made them up, you can change them. Breaking out of someday. So instead of endlessly planning to live later, start actually living now. Call the person you've been meaning to call. Post that cringe video you've been too scared to share. Pitch that idea. Start that business. Book the damn flight. Sign up for the class. You don't need permission. You don't need to feel ready. Because here's the secret. Ready never comes. This is your one shot. Your one life. Your 4,000 weeks. And every week you wait, the pile gets smaller. So let me ask you again. Are you living or are you waiting? If you're still watching this, I think you already know the answer. Now it's your move. If this hit you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. I promise you, it's a lot less painful than looking back one day and realizing you never actually lived.